Cyclones tonight. These are Peggy O'Neill's in Coney Island. Hi, Gerry.
Yeah, I'd like to pretend that it's not as hot as it is, but you know what?
Right?
It's freaking hot. And it is every time we are here. And this is just so over the top you have to laugh, because it's got to be close to 100 with the heat radiating off the cement. And you know what? It's going to be packed anyway, because this is one of the big ones for the Cyclones game. And we're always here with FDNY for the appreciation night. What can I tell you? I'm my own rock and roll genius. I'm 10 feet away from the burgers, and the coals just went up. The frozen Jaeger shots are like 5 steps away, Maria. That's key. That's key. And then we have the cooler of the water and the Gatorade, because we're gonna have to hydrate here a little bit. What can I tell you?
Yeah, you gotta keep those electrolytes working.
Cristiano found some towels, so we're toweling down,
Nice.
and we're drinking and we're partying and we're hanging out, and we're gonna have some baseball, and we're burning up in Coney Island. Come and...
Is the towels to hang yourself or just to let you
Oh my God! I'm gonna need
Just kidding, it's a joke.
I'm gonna need a stack of 12 of them. But you know, once you've gone through your 4th shirt, it doesn't really matter. So you should come and join us anyway. This is always a fun night, and there's fireworks after the game. So come on out.
Nice.
Yeah, Brooklyn Cyclones baseball, FDNY salute. We're here at Peggy O'Neill's, right on the front in the plaza on Surf Avenue. Gerry Martire and the Q Crew as we kick off a special weekend. It's our annual visit to Peggy O'Neill's, Coney Island, Brooklyn. And man, it is hot again, as it always is every time we're here. Cyclones will play. It's like a Texas League bloop double away from where we are at MCU Park. And it's fireworks night tonight, most importantly. And the reason why this whole thing happens every year, FDNY Firefighter Appreciation Night. They always are happy to extend the invite, and we're happy to be here. Absolutely. That first beer went down real quick, because you got to get it before it gets warm. Right?
Yes, it is broiling once again. Come sweat with us at Q1043. I swear to God, I don't know how many of these we've done, and it really is our distinct pleasure and honor to be here for FDNY Firefighter Appreciation Night. But let's admit it, it's close to 100 every year we come here to do this thing. It's just absolutely nuts. So thanks for sitting out in this heat and sweating and having a couple of beers and having something to eat. And Fire Commissioner Sal Cassano, I think, is going to throw out the first pitch, along with several others coming up a little bit later on. If he has time, he's going to stop by with us, and that's always a privilege for us. Let's not forget, we got NYPD 6-0 hanging out in front of us, too. So we have Cheap Trick. We had this really cool show at our iHeartRadio theater with Cheap Trick, and they're doing some other stuff, but they're running Budokan A to Z. Now, they're going to be at NYCB Theater Westbury in August, and they will do the same thing there. So come on over to the table, sign up. We're gonna pick some winners coming up in just a little bit. Other than that, Coney Island, middle of the summer with the Q. What a beautiful thing. Thank you, Peggy O'Neill. Gerry Martire, the Q Crew. This is our annual afternoon Friday in the middle of July that we do every year at Peggy O'Neill's, Coney Island, Brooklyn, getting set for some Cyclones baseball. We got fireworks coming out, and because it is Firefighter Appreciation Night, this has become an annual routine for us as well. Fire Commissioner Sal Cassano is sitting next to me, and it's always a pleasure. And thank you so much for having us each and every year,
Gerry,
Mr. Commissioner.
Thank you, Gerry. Appreciate it. And Q104.3, rock. We so appreciate you being here to share FDNY appreciation, FDNY Firefighter Appreciation Night with us. You're part of our family, so it's great for you to be here.
Family is really cool. This is number 13.
Yep.
This is, I can't even believe that, number 13. Tonight it's going to, every year, if you didn't realize this, there's a benefit every year. And this year it's going to be the FDNY Foundation.
FDNY Foundation, yep.
I believe there's going to be 300 people who devastated, lost their homes during Sandy, who are going to be here tonight at MCO Park with the Cyclones.
Well,
with you guys. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. We, as you know, we take care of our own. And we had about 1,000 of our families that were affected by Hurricane Sandy, and we just invited a few of them here to share this night with us, to let them know that we haven't forgotten their sacrifices, what they've done, and we're behind them every step of the way.
Boy, if everybody closed ranks the way you guys do, this would be a better world. in my opinion. You don't even have to comment on that, but I love how you guys take care of each and every one of you. Fire Commissioner Sal Cassano hanging with us. You know, these conditions that we've been in the last week are just sweltering. But when I think about people who have to work every single day outside and this stuff, and then I think about what your men and women do, and tell me about what a struggle that's got to be to go out in a fire under these conditions.
Well, these are the worst of the conditions that we can face. Almost 100 degrees, heat index is about 110. Our firefighters in gear that's over 100 pounds. And just think about walking up 6 flights of stairs before you even get to the emergency, if it's a fire or an emergency, and the kind of shape that you have to be in under those conditions. Our EMTs and paramedics in an ambulance waiting for a call with their gear on also, and then they have to walk up flights of stairs carrying their gear and their bags and the stretcher. So both our firefighters and our EMTs, these conditions are the worst conditions that they can face. And you know, we tell them early in the morning to hydrate, to come to work hydrated, stay hydrated throughout the day. But even with that, going to a fire or a medical emergency under these conditions is the most difficult of times for our members. But again, these days have been, you know, we're in the 5th day of this heat wave, and every one of them has come to work, performed admirably, and make no mistake about it, they never disappoint. When the bell rings, they step up.
They're ready to go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Can you remember, because you've been in since 1969, this is the great thing about our fire commissioner, Sal Cassano, because he came up through the ranks. Can you remember being in your first heat wave, doing exactly what you just talked about?
Absolutely.
Where was it? Do you remember?
Well, I was in Manhattan. I was in Manhattan, and we had a fire downtown, and again, it was the worst of conditions, and we performed. We didn't have the gear at that time that the members have today. You know, we didn't have bunker gear. I was probably wearing dungarees at the time, and a rubberized coat.
Right.
We didn't have the pants. We didn't have the hood. So while it was tough then, it's even tougher now because we have more protective gear for our members. It keeps them protected, but it also is, you know, it keeps in the heat. It retains the heat. But make no mistake about it, it was a difficult job then. It's even more difficult now.
That's why you guys get an appreciation night here. You know what I mean? Just for stuff like that. Are you going to be brave, even really brave, and throw out the first pitch?
No, I'm going to.
Which is like the biggest thing you could be brave about?
I'm going to relinquish that tonight.
Are you?
I've done the first pitch at this night once before, so I'm going to relinquish it. Not because I can't reach the plate, because I think everybody else has to get a chance at doing it.
I agree with that. We're going to let you off easy on that one. How about a big hand for Fire Commissioner Sal Cassano? Thank you for taking. I know you're on a tough budget time here, so please enjoy the game tonight.
Thank you, Gerry.
And honest to God, it is just an amazing thing for us to join you each and every year. God bless each and every one of the men and women of FDNY.
Thank you. And one thing to the listeners, when they see a firefighter or an EMT or a paramedic, just thank them for the work they're doing. It's God's work.
Hear, hear. Absolutely. Let's hear Coney Island, and thank you for joining us at Peggy O'Neill. Again, it's our 13th annual one, sitting out front on Firefighter Appreciation Night. Joining in with the Cyclones, some of the ceremonies and stuff have already started on the field. But so thank you for hanging with us, and I know it's not easy on. I mean, it was like 100 degrees today, so give yourselves a round of applause for hanging in there and having some good time. Coney Island was just burning up. We have cheap trick tickets. We have more. Only rule we ever have is you got to be here to win. So, Joe Cristiano, Eric Weber, come on up to the table. Eric Weber, a winner. Sean Murphy, winner. David David DeCito, maybe. Try that one. Come on up to the Q table. Thank you so much for supporting New York's classic rock Q1043. We love you and we don't exist without you, so thank you so much. Honest to God, this is one of our favorite nights, afternoons of the year. So Peggy's, rock on. Thank you so much. Keep the party going. And we got J&K's Acoustic Fun coming up in just a little bit. We'll pull our tent down, so the party goes right on through a Friday night. Go Cyclones, go Coney Island, and go Q. And thank you for the big love for all of our firefighters, man. That's a big one. check it.